We're switching tracks entirely. Our next slice of breaking news comes in related to political developments in Pakistan. Three-time former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif is set to leave London tomorrow. Remember, his brother had earlier informed media outlets that he would be travelling to Pakistan. He'd be arriving there, according to his brother, by October 21st. Now we're learning that he is possibly slated to travel to Saudi Arabia first. He's possibly going to meet his son who lives there and meet with Saudi royals in the next few weeks. Now we aren't able to confirm all of those details, but remember, Pakistan is headed into elections in January next year. Now Sushant Sareen, Senior Fellow at the Observer Research Foundation, is with us right now to explain to us the importance of the next few days for the former Pakistan Prime Minister. Sir, thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. So 2024 elections coming to Pakistan, the chances of Nawaz Sharif returning are considerable. Can you just tell our audiences why the next few days matter, why his visit to Saudi Arabia is possibly very important?
Look, he's expected to come back to Pakistan on the 21st of October. That's the date these guys had given. And I think he is probably going to Saudi Arabia, and there is some speculation he might go to a couple of other Middle Eastern countries, partly because he has pretty good relations out there. And maybe he's seeking certain guarantees from the Saudis, perhaps the Emiratis, maybe even Qatar. And we might see a couple of visits to some of these countries before he goes to Pakistan. Now, this is important because once he gets those guarantees, and given Pakistan's parlous financial situation, I think he's forcing the hands of the authorities in Pakistan to cut some slack for him, make sure that he gets, a bail before he lands or as soon as he lands. He's pretty much free to campaign in the elections. Now, there is a major assumption out there that the moment he lands, he'll be able to, mobilize his party and be able to make it into a formidable force to confront Imran Khan's popularity. Now, Imran Khan might be out of the fray for now, or at least it seems like that. But Imran, if he was to fight the election, he would probably sweep it because there is utter disgust and anger with the mishandling of the situation over the last 16, 18 months. Given the inflation, given the economic distress, given that everything is going to the dogs. So there is a lot of anger. I'm not very sure if Nawaz on his own will be able to turn the tide. Now, the Pakistani Muslim League Nawaz is claiming that Nawaz Sharif has this magic formula for, putting Pakistan back on the path of growth and economic stability. But over the last 16 months, it was his brother who was ruling the country as the Prime Minister. And they didn't seem to have any idea on how to put the economy back on the rails. In fact, they made a complete hash of it, partly because Nawaz Sharif's relative, Ishaq Dar, who's a complete, clown when it comes to matters economic. He's a chartered accountant, but he prances about as an economist. He made a complete hash of the situation.
Unfortunately, we have run out of time. Thank you for providing us with your expertise on that story.